Hi, my name's Tara. I am a communications manager. I live in Kansas City. Um, I started working with Bree because I had a really broad understanding of health and nutrition, but I was really struggling to figure out how to make it apply for me personally. So I could read advice and I could see the different information people were offering, but I was having trouble putting it together in a way that really worked for me and my system. I was always hungry, I was losing, there were more and more things that I was being told to avoid to make my stomach feel less sensitive, and it was really just restrictive, and I was still gaining weight in spite of exercising and in spite of doing my best to eat well. I chose to work with Bree particularly because she was so no nonsense during our call, and it was obvious that she had seen other people who were struggling with some of the same problems I was struggling with, and that she didn't blow off my concerns. I had been to several doctors over the years trying to figure out what was going on with my system, why I was having some digestion problems, and always kind of got told that, yeah, that's what happens whenever you eat a lot of vegetables. And Bree's approach was really to listen to what I was saying and agreed that there were things that we could do that would probably help. Doubts and fears, I was really concerned that I would be put on another system that I wasn't going to succeed with. I was concerned that the advice wouldn't work, or that it would be another variation of just eat less, or just eat these foods, or avoid all gluten, or whatever, buzz they're promoting each week, and that I would have spent a lot of money and invested energy on something that just was going to be the same old stuff, and that I wouldn't have any success from it. Using the fundamental health formula and working with Bree was really surprising because of how much it has rebalanced how I'm eating. I am actually eating 4 meals a day, lots of protein, lots of vegetables, which was something I couldn't do before. Before I was working with Bree, trying to eat a lot of vegetables, my system just couldn't handle it. Now I'm able to eat a lot of healthy things and a lot of variety. I am feeling hungry again. Instead of getting sugar crashes and spikes, and then the up, the down, and always trying to worry about where my next food is, I'm feeling a lot more stable, and I'm getting hungry again. Let's see what surprised me. I don't know if I was really surprised as much as I was just appreciative of how non-judgmental Bree is throughout the entire process. There was no, this is good, this is bad, and there was no pressure to try things that I wasn't comfortable with. There were some suggestions she made that just weren't right for me, and she was cool with that too. So she gave me ideas, but didn't pressure me to do things just so or just right. I have to say that going on this taking this approach, has really helped me feel not as threatened by food, not as scared of different foods, and open to trying new things, eating new things, and being willing to experiment and see what works and what doesn't. It's also really nice to know that whenever I am feeling stressed, whenever my life is very busy, or whenever I'm not getting a lot of sleep because of big work projects, or whenever everything goes sideways and suddenly you're not able to get to your gym anymore, and you're stuck just trying to figure out a workout in your backyard, the tools and approach and the fundamentals that I established working with Bree adapt to fit whatever is going on. They're not meant to be always the same thing. They can flex and adjust as what is happening in your life demands different things of you. And that's really, really, I think, what is going to make this sustainable for the long term. If you are thinking about signing up and you're not sure it's quite right for you, I would say follow Bree on social media. The things that she shares there, especially on Instagram, really reflect her style, her approach, and her authenticity. And I think that's a really good way to get a sense of the kind of advice she's going to give you. And know that she's very practical. She's not going to pressure you to do things that don't work for you. And she'll answer your questions. I ask lots and lots of questions, and she's willing to take the time to walk me through them. So if you are not sure that this is quite right for you, get to know Bree, and that should help you make the decision.